All right, so you are going to try this warm up before you watch the video, and then you're going to use the video to check your work. So your first step would be to check where the center of this ellipse is. It's at 0, 0. So you should set up your equation, x squared plus y squared equals 1. And we're going to figure out what our major and minor axis lengths are. It looks like I'm going 8 units in this direction and 7 units in this direction. So 8 squared is 64 in the x direction, and 7 squared is 49 in the y direction. And then I need to compare the eccentricities for each of these ellipses. So in this first ellipse, I'm going to find the c value. A squared equals b squared plus c squared. So I'm going to subtract the 49. So I get 15 equals c squared, and then c is the square root of 15. So 3.87 divided by my a value comes out to 0.48 as an eccentricity. So I did the square root of 15 divided by 8. So in the next equation, I have to put the equation together here. So 4x squared minus 8x, y squared plus 4y equals -4. Factor out a 4, x squared minus 2x. I'm going to add 1, so I'm going to add 4 times 1 to the other side of the equation. And then in this trinomial, I can just go ahead and add 4. So this is 4x minus 1 squared plus y plus 2 squared equals 4. Divide through by 4. And I would get x minus 1 squared over 4. Oh no, wait, this 4 cancels. So over 1. And then plus y plus 2 squared over 4 equals 1. All right, so my a value this time is going to be 2. And my c value this time, a squared equals b squared plus c squared. So c squared is 3, so c is going to be the square root of 3. So the square root of 3 divided by 2 is 0.87. So this ellipse is much more eccentric than this ellipse. So this was closer to a circle, even though 0.48 is not that close to 0.1. All right, so about this equation. This has a major axis with vertices at 2, 5, and 2, -1. So this is my major axis. So that has a length of 6. So that makes my a value 3. And I can locate the center because it would be at 2, 2, right? Center at 2, 2. 2 for x, and then 2 is halfway in between -1 and 5. All right, so my ellipse is going to be x minus 2 squared plus y minus 2 squared equals 1. And the major axis was in the y direction. 3 squared is 9. So now I have to figure out, let's see, they told me c. So I'm just going to write that c is 2 and a is 3. So my eccentricity is 0.66 repeating. So 0.67. I want to find my b value, right? So a squared equals b squared plus c squared. A squared was 9, and c squared would be 4. So it looks like b squared is 5 in my equation. Right, subtract 4, b squared is 5. So I think that's what we should have gotten. So most eccentric was this second option, and then this one's a little less, and this one is a little less. Hope that was helpful.